What's up, guys? How you doing today? You hanging out with the one and only Philly Dom. I'm hanging out with one of my favorite YouTubers in the whole world, Lady Diane. And today we're gonna talk with her. We're just gonna talk about a whole bunch of things, but it's gonna all be about Haiti. We're gonna talk about a lot about Haiti. I'm gonna give you guys a couple seconds to get on the live, maybe a minute or so, because it's going now it's live, so people will start logging. So I'll give me a number when we should start talking, like Lady Diane. What number? Like we can get to 10 people, 20 people. You let me know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's
What do you
try
think?
at
What do you
10.
think?
It's like 10. I'm
10.
on now. It's 7 people on now
Okay.
because they got to get the notification. So it takes a second or two. It's a YouTube thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Let's just wait a little bit then.
okay. Since we talking about Haiti and everything,
I know,
they're
right?
gonna be a little slow about that. Ricky, my Haitian boy came on here right away. Ricky said, "Are you still coming tomorrow?" I'm coming, man, but not tomorrow. I ain't gonna be in Arizona tomorrow. I'm coming. I'll let you know today. Once I get off this, I'll let you know. I'll talk with you, but it won't be tomorrow, champ. It won't be tomorrow, man. I got some stuff to do. And then Bud said, "What's up?"
How many?
It's
How many?
8 people right now. It's 8 people right now. They coming.
8 people.
Yeah, 8 people coming right now. We'll let it get it to 10, and then I'll start talking with you, and we can go into a bunch of stuff about you, Lady Diane, and Mrs. Lady D, whatever you want us to call you.
Whatever. As long
Yeah.
you got the lady.
As long as the ladies in there. All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm gonna give it about 30 seconds, and then we'll start talking.
Okay, no problem.
Well, tell us what's going on in England right now, real quick. Like, y'all still on lockdown?
We out.
Oh, you're out of lockdown.
Yeah, we out, but I'm not out because I was in France.
Yeah.
So now I have to self-isolate, which is annoying.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, we out now. Officially out.
Oh, okay. That's cool. So how long y'all been out on lockdown for over there in England?
Since December.
It's December.
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all been going for a while now. Okay.
Because I was in France, remember? And then I came back for Christmas. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. We got the magic number.
Got number 10.
Yeah, it's number 10. They here. All right, then. What's up, guys? Once again, you hanging out with the one and only Philly Dom and Lady Diane. And I'm gonna give you the floor, Lady Diane. So we're gonna go back because I know some people that's watching probably don't know who you are. Some people probably know who you are. I see some people in the comments said 77 said you're so beautiful, Lady Diane. The floor is yours. You can start talking. Tell them about you growing up in Haiti and leaving Haiti, and we'll talk about that, and then we'll just keep going from there.
No problem. So hi everyone. Thank you for coming. I am Lady Dayane, Lady D. Haitian fashion designer. I write stories for kids to help them develop self-esteem. And I'm Haitian. I live in London for nearly 10 years now. I was in France prior to that. I was born in Haiti. Yeah, 100% Haitian. 100% Haitian.
Yeah. Cool.
Left Haiti. I was maybe like 8. I can't remember, but I was young. Left Haiti, lived a little bit in French Guyana, then France, and now here I am in England. So yeah, I am in love with the fact that I'm Haitian. Not just because I'm Haitian, obviously, but we're gonna get to this. We're gonna get to this.
Okay.
So yeah, I would like to invite you to follow me on my own YouTube channel. Please subscribe,
that link
and you will follow the adventure.
I'm gonna put your link in. Again.
No problem.
Guys, I need you guys to subscribe to our channel. I need you to support her. She's doing some positive things. Please support her. We would greatly appreciate that. She would appreciate that. Haiti would appreciate that.
L'union fait la force.
Yes, indeed. Hold on for a second. All right, tell them when you left Haiti, where'd you live at? Tell them some of the places you live and maybe how long you stayed there, so they can get a little feel of you, feel of your lifestyle, what you've been through, and stuff like that.
So I'm from the south. I'm from a town called Aka.
Okay.
Beautiful place, beautiful beaches. Yes, I am from the south. So, like I said, when I left Haiti, I went to French Guyana, but I went through Suriname. So it's a
Okay.
long story. I actually have a video on my channel where I explain like the way I left Haiti. And the funny thing about it, not so funny, but it's like I can't remember everything that happened, to be fair. It's like black.
It
But
was
I
like
do
a
have a
blur.
video on my channel, which is the story about how I left my country. So if you want to know a little bit more, you can just watch this video and you have everything about this long journey from Haiti to French Guyana.
That's cool. And then after you left French Guyana, you went to a place that we all know, Paris, France.
Yeah.
Tell them a little bit about being Haitian in Paris, France, because there's actually a lot of Haitians in Paris, France.
Yeah, a lot, a lot. What can I say? I was quite young. It was tough
Okay.
because, like all the prejudice about being Haitian that I could not understand because I was just a child. I arrived in Paris, I was 10, going to be
Okay.
11.
Uh-huh.
So it was like really tough for me because, it was different. It was very different. It was very tough. The first winter. So you have to adapt to all those changes. And as a child, you're like shocked. The world
Okay.
seems so big and you seem so small.
I
It was
understand.
quite very, very frightening for me at the time. All the prejudice, like I said, misunderstanding of how come people hate Haitian like that. I couldn't understand it. So for a very long time, I used to refuse to say to people I was from Haiti because
Okay.
I was tired of the negative side of it. And then I just kind of like live in a deny of who I was, who I am,
Okay.
until I discover like being Haitian is more than just being Haitian. I'm not proud to be Haitian just because I'm Haitian. Is when you know the story of our country, not only what Haiti did for us as Haitian or us as Black people, but what Haiti did for the world. It's something that I am so proud of, despite everything that is happening right now. And I think it's something that no one can take away from us.
Okay. That's true indeed. That's true indeed. That's true indeed. And then now we want to know you was in Paris. How did you end up in England? Because it ain't no Haitians in England like that.
No, only me, and I'm joking.
Yeah.
Um,
She said only you get a joke.
so what happened is I was going through a lot of things.
Okay.
I was from the time I was 19, I believe, is when I decided that, what, I can't stay in France anymore
Okay.
because I was going through so much. I felt like it was because I was in France, but it wasn't because I was in France. It was because of a lot. So I was like, okay, where can I go? But I wanted to learn English because I always loved English. Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I'm French. Where can I go? I don't want to have to like apply for visa and stuff like that. So then
Okay.
I just did my search, asked Google where I can live peacefully as a French person.
Uh-huh.
And then England, and it wasn't too far. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes on the train. So I thought,
Okay.
yeah, that's what happened. I just took my little suitcase with everything that I owned at the time. And then by the time I turned 20, I decided to come in England.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. In England, what went on for you in England?
Sorry?
With in England,
Yeah.
and, the Haitian population. Give us a number, because that'd be interesting. What's the number?
One. Me.
No,
No,
she
we
said
have a
one.
few. We have a few, but because when I go to Haitian events, we like maybe, I would say 50, but obviously not everyone comes out. It's
Okay.
not a lot compared to France, compared to the US. It's really not a lot. And we're a bit everywhere, you know?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's a small community here. But still, we are here. We are everywhere.
Oh wow. Okay. I got a secret to tell you. You know, I told you. I think I told you before, but I have a cousin there. I have a cousin and that he's half Haitian. He's in his mom is from England and his dad is Haitian. His dad is actually in Haiti right now as we speak. His dad is in Haiti right now,
I
and
can't hear
he's
you
in.
properly.
Can you hear me clearly now?
Hold on, give me a second.
Hold on one second. She said it's hard to hear. Hold on. I need a lot. You'll see. Hold on, guys. We still here. We holding on one second. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me read some of these comments too as well. Can you hear me now, or is something on your end?
Yeah, it was something on my side. Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a cousin in Bolton. He's in Bolton.
I think you mentioned him
Yeah, I
before.
mentioned that. Yeah, I never said that on my channel. And he
Yeah.
said, maybe I'll link you guys up. So he can, see some of his Haitian culture because even I know in Bolton there ain't no Haitians out there like that. I know that.
Okay.
All right, then. So now tell them what you're doing. What are you doing out there in England? What are you doing? Because we know you got love for Haiti. We know all that. But what are you doing? Tell them what you're doing.
So as to right now, I am working on my books,
Okay.
children bedtime story. Why? Because I am a mother myself. I have a daughter,
Uh-huh.
and being like I used to be a child, so like I said to you, all the prejudice about being Haitian or about being black, dark skin, it was
Mm-hmm.
tough for me to understand and find my position in all this madness.
Okay.
So I decided to turn my writing towards educating children, especially like children of color, children from minority, to understand who they are, because it's very important. When I go back to my own life, there's a lot of things that I could have done earlier, but because I have like, lack of confidence, I never, you know, managed to do certain things. And now that I have my confidence, I believe in myself and I can see the difference. So that's why I decided to write bedtime story. Why bedtime story? Because I feel like that's the last message I want those kids to hear, because when you go to bed, it's to grow, but you also have to grow like spiritually growing as well. So all
Okay.
those good lastminute.com messages,
Uh-huh.
that's what I do. And it's also for me a time like for myself, for example, before my daughter goes to bed, it's my time, to feed her of good energy so she can have beautiful dreams, she can wake up and want thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I know that you're into fashion. How did you get into fashion?
How did I get into fashion? Fashion has been my love since, oh god, I don't know. My grandma was into fashion back in Haiti. Yeah.
Okay.
So from that time, I used to help, with cutting, putting things together. And
Mm-hmm.
then I grew up, and, when you don't have much, I grew up being very creative because I used to see my grandma making clothes. And
Okay.
I decided to do the same because I remember the time, yeah, the clothes I used to have, yeah, funny enough, always from my big cousins, when they don't use them anymore.
Yeah, they pass them down. They
And
pass them
sometimes,
down.
you don't like them. So I
Uh-huh.
used to like amend the clothes or turn them
Uh-huh.
into different pieces. And I discovered that doing those things helped me to disconnect with the actual reality I was living, all the bad
Okay.
things, all the negative stuff. And from there, I decided to build a world around fashion where I could create the person I wanted to be, how I wanted to dress,
Mm-hmm.
this lady, you know. So
Yeah.
that's what happened with me in fashion. And then I just, did some classes to learn the technique, and I just love it.
Wow, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
And then I see that you also when did you start doing YouTube? Let them know when you start doing YouTube because that's important for them.
Uh,
You start doing YouTube.
last year, I remember when we had all this coronavirus thing. Yeah, last year I decided I was on YouTube since 2011, but just watching videos and stuff like that. But I
Okay.
decided to upload videos Last year, not a year yet.
Okay, if somebody would go to your channel, and you guys need to subscribe to our channel, so you got to go there and subscribe. What would they expect to see on your channel? What type of content are you into? Or do you have a niche yet, or are you still trying to find yourself? Or
You know what? Yeah, it's a good
uh-huh.
question, because
Yeah.
I even asked myself this question this morning. When I first started doing videos, I was just okay. I just want to share some moment of my life, share things that I like, and I love a lot of things. I'm doing a lot of things. So on my channel right now, I decided to focus on my real talks. Where I talk about different subjects that can help people connect with themselves and
Uh-huh.
developed. Also, I share some of my spoken words. As you know, I write like poems and stuff like that. So I do share my spoken words as well. And some like vlogs, time to time with me. So you can get to know
Okay.
who is Lady Dayane.
Oh, okay, okay. So it's a mixture of everything, a couple things put together. Okay.
Yeah.
I see your spoken word, your designs, the clothes that you're designing and stuff like that. And then I know that you talking Creole on there too, right? Haitian.
Yeah. So I've
And
got a playlist in Creole and one in English.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And what are some what are some other things that you might want to do, get into to, I guess, because I know you got a lot of love for Haiti, to help Haiti. What's some stuff that you would get into that you're trying to do to help Haiti? Because
I
that's
think the first thing that we, as Haitian or as someone who just simply want to help Haiti, is really to bring awareness on the good side of Haiti, because it's not just all bad, but you hear all the bad. So that's the first thing that we can do, because sometimes people feel like if you don't have money, you can't support.
yeah.
You can support by sharing, because
Mhm.
maybe I don't have the money, but because I share the message, somebody can have the money and see the message and help. So the very first thing is to share the good side of Haiti, support the people who actually are out there doing things. And we have a lot of people trying to help Haiti. But me personally, I would like to focus on the education side of things, on
Mhm.
the children, because I do believe the children are the future, which is the truth.
Yes, indeed, they
So
are.
if you want to have good leaders, you need to make sure that you have good kids, you have happy kids, you have kids with self-esteem. And I feel like I was born in Haiti, and I grew up outside of Haiti, but still I didn't know what it means to be Haitian. And I feel like it's very important to teach those children to know about Haiti, what Haiti did for the world, what Haiti did for us. So I feel like for me, I will focus more on the educational side of things.
Okay. Now I'm bouncing around a little bit. I'm looking at the comments, guys. I see the comments. They asking you some questions. I didn't realize that.
You
Uh,
have to tell me, because I'm using my phone, so I can't really see
okay, I'm gonna
properly.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Um, GP, I call him GP. What's up, GP? He said, Are any of your books in a auto book format, or any of your books published yet?" That's what he wants to know.
So actually, I'm working on publishing the first one. I am working with an illustrator.
Okay.
So it was meant to be out since last month, but with everything that's happening right now, we have a little bit of delay, because artists usually have different jobs as well. And with
Yes.
this actual situation, we couldn't have it as earlier as we wanted. But finger crossed, it should be out there for beginning of May.
The beginning of May.
Yeah.
Okay, and that'll be a children's book, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And guys, help me out if you got any questions you want to ask her. This is the time to ask Lady Dayane about any questions. Right now, I'm about to ask her about we always hit a negative about Haiti and stuff like that. Could you tell me some maybe like historical facts or some important stuff in Haitian history that what Haiti did? Because I do know some things, but I like for you to tell them.
Tell a little bit of what you know, so I know what you know.
I know Haiti helped a lot of countries get their independence
Yep.
in South America, and they never get credit for that. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, even some of them countries, they need visas and all this extra stuff to go to the country, and they actually help the country get their independence.
Yeah.
There's a couple
Do
countries.
you know some of the countries?
They
I
help.
actually have like a little note here because I want to, remember stuff. So
They help Venezuela. I know that.
yeah, Venezuela,
El
Ecuador,
Salvador,
Colombia,
Colombia, Ecuador,
Panama,
Panama. I'll keep naming them.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Yeah, lots of them. And also the last thing that I have learned is that Haiti actually helped Greece as well. I don't know if you knew about that.
I didn't know nothing about that. That's the first time you hearing that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they did help them. How did they help them?
Yes.
So basically, because Haiti was like, the first one that did what they did, and up to right now they've been punished for that. So after that, a lot of people around the world who wanted to free their own nation as well was inspired by what Haiti did. So they come to our home, Haiti, to ask for advice from our leaders. And I discover, like I said, that Haiti actually helped also Greece, because when they could not free their people, that was, hold on, let me give you a number. That was between 1821.
1821,
1821, 1822.
Okay.
Yeah. So at the time, the president was, let me give you the name. I think it was Boya. I don't know if that's something like that. So what happened is, so the Greece people come to Haiti and asked for help. But unfortunately, we had to pay for the independence and all that. We did not have enough money. So what they did is they gave them like coffee. Coffee, so they can go back to their own home, sell, and use that money to have materials to be able to free their nation. And the only thing Haiti asked in return is to make sure that other countries would be freed. Yeah. So Haiti was really like, the foundation of Haiti is really freedom for all. And look where we are now. Like, the situation is unfair, and not knowing it, not knowing who we are, we tend to think like we're not capable of doing better. A lot of Haitian people leave Haiti but feel like they can't help anymore,
Yeah.
But if it happened before, it can happen again.
That's true indeed. That's true indeed. All right, I'm gonna read some more of these comments. Richard the World Traveler said he wants to know what are the top things Haiti has done for the world. I don't know, something that you can think they did.
Well, apart from what I just said, inspired for freedom, helping other nations to get their freedom, they also helped during the, let me give you that one, during the World War I and II. So during the second one, they supplied the United States with raw materials. So like, helping doesn't mean that you go out there and fight, there is like the behind the scene. So we always been there.
Yeah, they always been there, even behind.
We always been there.
That's all right. And then we got my friend Sterling said, anything that goes wrong in Haiti, just blame the French. Lots of laugh. Do you agree with him? He said anything that goes wrong, he blame the French. What do you think?
I don't think you can just blame the French. Yeah, they are part of what's happening right now. From the time we had to pay the amount of money, like it's a lot. It's one thing that added another thing. So it's not just the French people, because we wanted the freedom, but what did we do of it? Do you understand? No one can just come to a country and rule the country. There are contracts out there. Obviously, I'm not in politics. I can't tell you exactly what's going on. But when you think and you use your logic, you don't need to be an expert to understand what's happening. I feel like the country, it's like we're just selling it. We're just selling the country. That's what it is. Like, you wanted the freedom, you have the freedom, but you don't have the education. You don't even know your own story. How can you be a guardian of this legacy? You can't, because you don't know what it means.
That's true. You're right about that. You're 100% right about that. Okay, GP said, awesome. He's gonna support you when you publish your book and everything.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and then Laz said, with you, do you do a podcast show? Will you do a podcast show? I
Would
think
I do what?
they want you to do a podcast show, and they think you should do a podcast show live.
Okay.
Lily La said that.
Okay.
And then Fitness and Travel Life said the U.S. as well. Yeah, Haiti did help the U.S. They fought in, besides you said War I and World War II, they
Yeah.
fought in one of the Revolutionary Wars in Savannah, Georgia. You can actually Google that if you want to check it out. Yeah, they did that as well. They did that as well. That's what because I guess that's for Fitness is trying to talk about. Shout out to Fitness, man. He's Haitian too, man. Sakpa say Fitness.
Maboule.
Yeah. Yeah, I got so much stuff to ask you today, man. It's been a long time since we talked.
I'm waiting for the question. I'm
yeah, I got
question for me.
I got so much to ask you.
I'm waiting. I'm
Okay,
waiting.
the title. We talking. Let's go back to the title.
Yeah.
One part of the title talks about how what can people do to help Haiti, like the everyday American, the everyday European. Because some people do want to help Haiti, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be the what you call it. I'm gonna play the opposite side. A lot of Haitians got sent to Haiti. Yesterday I did a live, and people were talking about all this money that got sent to Haiti, and they asked me, and I couldn't lie to them. I could not lie to them. I live yesterday. They was like, all this money got sent to Haiti for the earthquake back in 10 years ago when they have hurricanes and stuff. They said, Philly Dom, do you see changes in the country? Do you see any development? Do you see infrastructure? I told them no. What do you think is happening? Just your opinion. I know you're not in Haiti. You're not in
so
your opinion.
My opinion, my honest opinion is like, we're gonna call them forces, because we don't know who's who.
Yeah.
So I feel like, Haiti is in the middle of all those forces that doesn't want Haiti to belong to Haiti. Let's just be honest, And then, like I said, because we as Haitian, we're not educated enough, you have to say the truth. It's not because you have a degree that you're educated, We're not educated enough to know the value of our land. So we're just selling it for stupidities.
Okay.
So we have those people who want Haiti to be great, but not for Haitian. You have to see the reality.
I see what you're saying.
That's what it is. So all those forces around, you're struggling. It's like you can't breathe. So that's what it is. And then we have all of our Haitian that could potentially help Haiti because of the situation, because the fact that you've been there, you know what is happening. You're scared, It's not just love that's going to help Haiti, It's not just love. I love my country, but that's not going to help us to get anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Thank you for answering that question.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, and then Michael, we got Michael here. I see everybody in the live, guys. Michael said only 3 independent countries in the world. He said Haiti, England, and Russia. Period. Do you agree with him on that? He said he think they're the only 3 independent countries in the world. Maybe Mike, if you could elaborate, man, to help us out.
Yeah, that would be better to elaborate.
Yeah, just Mike, we elaborate a little bit more. And then GP said the children history books on Haiti would be cool. He said, "What you doing?" I guess he's basically telling you what you're doing with the.
I've got all the ideas, but you have to start with something.
Okay.
So yeah, but I've thought about all those things as well.
Okay, and then we got my buddy Sterling. Sterling, he always goes to the Dominican Republic, but he never goes to Haiti. But he loves Haitian women. He said the more Haitians can learn English, the more opportunity they will have. Do you agree with that? He said English opens up a lot of opportunity.
Yeah.
People, do you agree?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Guys, you can ask her any questions, man. She's all in. She's going to answer the questions. And make sure you get a video like as well. JJ said, salute. How different is Creole French to French? How different is Creole to French?
Well, it's a broken French, so I feel like for me, if you speak Creole, you understand French.
Okay.
But I can only speak for me. it's not that much different. It's very similar. We don't have the heavy "eh" that that's the French people have, but yeah, we don't really have it like that. But it's very similar.
Okay. And then I noticed another thing too, and maybe you can shed some light on this. When I was in Haiti for the 7 months, everything is in French. That got me
That's the
confused.
problem I have as well. I don't understand.
Yeah. Everything, a lot of stuff was in French. Like they got TV shows, they were in French. Of course, they had like news and stuff and Haitian Creole and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You watch like the TV shows on TV, a lot of stuff was in French.
A lot of stuff are in French, as you say, but not like we don't have a lot of people that really understand French. That's what I'm saying. That's when you have this fight with education. Like I remember when I was in school, we in Haiti, we have to learn things by heart. But when you ask the question, you don't even understand what you're saying. You just learn things by heart, and you feel like it sounds good because it's in French, but you don't really understand what you're saying.
Oh wow!
For me, that's a big issue.
Yeah, because you figure at their home they speak in Haitian Creole at their house, and then when they go to school, the books and everything is in French. That's like they have to put everything in Haitian.
Yeah, but I heard as well during I think it's Duvalier. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
They use French as like propaganda because they don't want the rest of the population to understand.
Oh, they say it in French.
All the media were not allowed to use Creole.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you think about the problem in Haiti, it's been on for so long and so deep that you don't even know when it started.
Okay. I understand. Yeah. Okay, we got Sterling here. He said the French should come in and spend the money they took and build roads, schools, and hospitals for the people.
I agree.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll do it.
No, I don't think they'll do it.
You lived in France. I don't think they'll do it. Oh,
yeah.
Man. And Sterling, thank you for the super chat. He said, thank you for the $5 super chat, Sterling. And then Sterling said, I'm still looking for a wife 2 and 3. He's looking for a Haitian wife.
2 and 3, Good luck with that.
He said, good luck with that.
The one trouble is not enough, yeah.
Yeah. He said 1, 2, and 3. I think oh my goodness.
So he got number 1, he needs 2 and 3.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Then Michael said, you are very you're right indeed. They agree with your points.
Thank you.
Your point. And then La said too much corruption. Do you feel like there's a lot of corruption in Haiti?
Of course.
A lot of country.
Of course.
Yeah. And another thing people don't realize, like my time staying in Haiti, it's a lot of wealthy Haitians down there. Like it's a lot of wealthy Haitians. You never see that side of Haiti.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of wealthy.
But the problem is like the gap is so big, between the one who have money and the one who has not got the money.
Mm-hmm.
The gap is huge. And that's one of the problem as well. The gap is too huge.
Wow. No, I agree with you on that. It's like 1% and like 99%. But the Haitians in Haiti that have money, that are like wealthy, wealthy. I even talked with a Dominican friend of mine, and he said, and this is the Dominican talking, and I know they hate to give Haitians props, but this Dominican guy is a real guy. He said, one thing he could say about, he said, Haitians that are wealthy in Haiti, wealthiest people on the whole island. And he said a lot of Dominicans know that, but they don't want to believe that.
Yeah.
Because he said they'll have houses in the Dominican Republic and they have houses in Haiti. I'm gonna keep reading the questions for you.
No problem.
Secret Success said, "Why are you so beautiful?"
Because I'm Haitian.
Yeah, she's Haitian. Haitians are beautiful.
Thank you, because I'm Haitian.
Oh man! And then Arlene Wade is in the building. Arlene Wade said, "My sister, Lady D, Arlene Wade."
Always.
Yeah, she's on all our channels, man. Everybody's.
Yeah.
Okay, Richard the World Traveler. He said, "When was the last time you were in Haiti?" When was the last time you were? Huh? Say it again.
2018.
2018, Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2018. Okay, I'm gonna keep asking. Okay, Sterling said I'm gonna book a flight. Oh, flight to the UK to come see you.
Really?
Oh my God, Sterling, crazy. And he'll actually do it. I know this guy. He'll do it.
Oh
Oh
god.
man. And then okay. So now what now we're gonna go back to Haiti a little bit because I see you, Arlene Wade. I see what you asked.
Yeah.
Okay. So now and would you move back to Haiti? That's a question. Like that's a big question to ask you.
Would I move back to Haiti?
Yeah.
Honestly, if it was just me, myself, and I would. But
Okay.
you know, when you have kids, you have to plan things, and yeah. But it's not something that I would be like, oh no, I'm not going back to Haiti. If I could have like the same lifestyle I have here, which
Okay.
is like I'm not where I want to be yet out in
Okay.
my country, why not? I've got the sun, I've got the beautiful places. Like, yes, I will.
Wow.
But that's my dream. Like, I would love to go back home and stay.
Do you plan to go back to visit anytime soon? Maybe like I know you said you got the daughter and everything. Maybe like
Yeah, not anytime soon because you know of everything I'm doing and the
okay.
actual situation as well. But yeah, I would love to go back as soon as possible, but not anytime soon.
Okay. And another question. I know I'm asking you these questions. And you're not like actually in Haiti, so it's hard for you to answer.
I'll
That's
try
the
my
best.
best.
Yeah. Do you think Haiti is really dangerous, or you think it's dangerous in spots?
Okay, so when I was planning to go to Haiti in 2018, I was shaking. I'm not gonna lie. I was
Okay.
scared. I was scared
Okay.
because of the news, because of everything. But you
Uh-huh.
know what, yeah? As soon as I left Port-au-Prince,
Mm-hmm.
it's cool. I was out there anytime.
Yeah.
So I feel like obviously we hear all the bad news about Haiti, so it's not everywhere. Let's just be honest, it's not everywhere. I have family still in Haiti that I talk to. I've got family like who does business in Haiti. It's not everywhere. Like where
Okay.
I'm from is peaceful. The south of Haiti is peaceful.
Yeah, the Indio. What do they call it? Indio,
Adio.
Audio, the countryside. Yeah, the
Yeah,
countryside is
it's amazing.
peaceful. Yeah, it's peaceful. It's beautiful. I would just say, man, like, cause my time when I was in Haiti, I spent most of it in the capital. So Port-au-Prince is I guess that's where like where everything goes down, good or bad. Like everything goes there because that's like it's like that New York City or that Paris, France, or their London, England. So everything go. But once I feel like once you leave out of Port-au-Prince and you go to the countryside and Cap Haitien and other places, it's not as bad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What are do you have any do you feel like you was cheated a little bit with your Haitian culture because you grew up in the States and you didn't do you feel like you was cheated?
I did not grow up in the States.
I mean not the States, I mean Europe, you know what I mean? Europe.
Yeah.
I did not grow up in the States. And do you
um,
feel like you got cheated on your Haitian experience? Do you feel like you wanted to leave Haiti when you was a little older? I know it's not in your power. It's up to your parents or grandparents for that, but
that's what I was gonna say, I had no choice.
mm,
When you leave a country, you have to adapt, you have to know the language, you have to know, all the stuff. So I've pushed my Haitian side to the side, but it wasn't like I wanted to. At first, it was like because I had to be able to go to school, I have to be able to understand people. So I was not allowed to speak Creole at home, but my mom would speak it, yeah.
okay.
And then when I'm out there and everything people threw at me because I'm Haitian is all bad. So yeah, in order to protect myself, like I just did not want to be Haitian anymore. I didn't want anyone to know I was Haitian. But that's just lack of education, you know?
Okay.
Because like I have my daughter, she's born here, she's 6, and I can tell
Mhm.
you she knows more at 6 than I knew, even though I was born in Haiti, because I'm teaching her those things.
Okay. Oh wow. And hold on, let me double check. Let me see, because people are leaving messages too. I'm gonna try to make sure I be fair to everybody.
I'm trying to look using my laptop, but it's a bit.
Let me see if somebody left a comment because they're asking me. Let me see. Oh, Fitness and Travel Life said he likes your English accent.
Thank you. It's not English though. I refuse to say that I have an English accent.
But you do. But it's. I mean, it sounds. I mean, it's a mix of it. Sometimes you sound like you have a little bit of a French accent. Sometimes I hear a Haitian accent. You like you got like 3 accents going on. Like
I got a smoothie accent.
yeah. So you got the Haitian accent, you got a little bit of French accent, and then you have like when you speak English, you have like the English type accent.
Yeah.
Okay, my cousin right here, Jacques Wilkens. You know who that is?
Jack.
Another Haitian sock say. He's he said he's heading to the islands on the end of the month. Much love to the whole island. He's making his way to the island, so he said he's happy that he's going. And then let me see somebody. I think somebody left. We got him. Okay. R said the international community wants Haiti to change their constitution. We must stop this. What do you think about that? R said that the international community, they want Haiti to go back into their constitution, the Haitian constitution to change. Do you think they should
change in what way? Like change?
I don't know. R, you probably going elaborate a little bit. Give her the particulars about the changing of the Haitian constitution. Because one way I'm gonna tell you that I think would be good, and I hope I don't get in trouble for this. I think Haitians abroad, like some countries, like in Haiti, I think for you to run for president or something, you got to have like 5 years in the country.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, maybe something like that. That like the Haitians from like the States maybe could run for a government office, or a Haitian in France or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't know the particulars with that, but I think that would help Haiti because that would give.
I think as well, because I feel like when you're out of Haiti, that's when you take time to understand the problems. Because when you're there, you're trying to survive. So I think that would be a great thing to do, because you see how they run other countries. Maybe you can bring some stuff back home. So that should be a good idea.
So that would, I believe that would help Haiti. I believe that would help Haiti. I'm trying to look for some questions. If not, I'll keep asking my questions. Okay, R said he loves Haiti. He was there in 2016. R, so are you Haitian, R? Okay, now we got another question for you. Wow, it's a long one. Let me read. This is a long one. Are there any true organizations doing anything to help the Haitian people in pain? Seems like there was a lot of talk around the world, but no action after the earthquake in 2010. You understand? Want me to read that again? He was saying,
yeah, I got the question, but I'm just trying to,
Yeah, take your time. Take your time.
I'm actually doing the same type of search, because you can't really talk about things unless you have search and research over and over. So I have to be careful what I say. I heard a lot of people talking. I still hear a lot of people talking. I don't know if there's no action, or if there's like someone else is using this action. That's my big question even up to right now. Because you see all this association asking money, but you don't really see what they do. But at the same time, I feel like we have so many problems in Haiti. It's kind of like I was saying to a friend, dropping, a sip of water in the ocean. It's going to be salty.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I can speak for people that I've seen firsthand in Haiti. I'll give them a shout out. People that I've seen firsthand, like I could speak for Life in Haiti with Marie. I was right there with her. Sometime she's actually trying to do a positive change for Haiti. It's like little changes. I could speak for them because I was there.
Yeah.
I know Brother Love was with a part of that too. I could speak for Brother Love because I was there. I seen some stuff that they did in Haiti. I could speak for C. Jency, like I said, because he he grew. I mean, he's born in Haiti. He grew up in the States. He
And
didn't
went back.
he didn't have to go back to Haiti to live.
Yeah.
He's a successful black man. He doesn't have to go back to Haiti to live. So I can vouch for them. I can vouch for them. But other people in Haiti, I can't really vouch for because I don't know their organization. I know they have a lot of missionary groups there that come down there. I know they have some other like grassroots organizations that go down there to do stuff, but I don't really know them, so I can't really vouch for them. But I can definitely vouch for life in Haiti when they first started. So I can vouch for them. I can vouch for C. Jensen and Brother Love in Haiti. I can vouch for them. But other like organizations, man, I would be wrong if I told you anything about them. I don't know nothing about them.
So you have to just search and see.
Yeah, you have to search. I mean, I'm sure they got some other good organizations, but I just don't know them. Personally, I don't know them.
I know of one because I've been to one of the meeting. They are based in the UK. I can't remember the name like that. So what they do is they help like if you're a student in Haiti, you can come to study in the UK. You have like grants but you at the end of your study you have to go back to help the country. Because at the time I was interested in knowing, the education side of things, but after Corona, everything had to like pause. But I do know, and I actually met one of the students that benefit from the sponsorship as well. We are in contact. So yeah, there are like things happening, but we need more. And like I said, we need, as Haitian, first of all, for our country, we need to come together. That's one thing that I see only in the stories, only in what happened before. Like l'union fait la force. I don't see it no more. Honestly, I don't see it no more. Because like everybody is fighting, everybody wanna be on top of the picture. It doesn't matter. Like we can just all come together in the background and make something happen. We need that. We need to come back together, just like they did before.
That's true. And then I guess this guy, his name is Big Gucci. He said Lady Dayane would be great friends with Kev TV. Kev TV is a YouTuber out of LA. He always talk about he wants to go to Haiti. So that's he wants. I'm gonna bring him to Haiti one of these days soon. He's a Korean YouTuber. He wants to go to Haiti. Yeah, that's my boy right there. Shout out to Kev TV. Then Sterling says, should I?
It's a silly question now.
He said, should I book a flight, Lady Dayane? Sterling wants to come see you in England. He said he'll oh my God.
I've got so many people who want to come and see me. Like, let's come and help me first.
Help her, man. She got an organization. She's trying to help Haiti and do some other stuff, man. Oh God. Then R said foreigners are forbidden from buying land and property. They want Haiti to change this. Oh, he said that foreigners, I don't know how true this is either. He said foreigners and are forbidden to buy land in Haiti. Is that true? I mean, I'm not even sure. My family's from Haiti, so I don't.
When you say foreigners, like
I guess anybody that's not Haitian of Haitian descent are trying to buy property there, and they don't let them buy property. I thought they could, because they have a lot of.
I don't know. I need to search. I don't know, so I can't say anything about that.
And when I was there, it was a lot of outsiders with like owning grocery stores. People from like Syria. Man, they got some Chinese there. You got some.
That's what I heard. And when I watch like, videos on YouTube, I see a lot of people going out there and buy land, but I can't tell you what's the formal side of things, to be fair, because I'm not aware of that.
And I'm not aware of that either. But man, that's something we have to. Maybe we can do another live on that. We can do some research, and we can do
some research.
I'm not sure. I mean, that probably would be a question for C. Jensen.
Yeah.
You should check out C. Jensen, man. He's a businessman down there. He knows the ins and outs with that, the land and all that. He will be one that can help you with that question. Okay, let me see. R said, I was born in New York City, parents from Jacmel, Haiti. That's what's up, R. That's what's up, man.
I heard beautiful things about Jacmel.
Yeah, Jacmel is a beautiful place. I got some relatives from there, and I've been there when I was in Haiti. It's a nice place. Very beautiful place. What's going on? They going after Wyclef. Hold on. JJ said, "You think Wyclef would been a good president for Haiti?" You answer. I can answer that too. And you can. I met him. I met him a couple times.
Well, I don't know the person, like privately, but
Okay.
from what I can see, he has a lot of love for Haiti. But like I said before, it's not just love that's gonna help Haiti. It's not just love, So I think everyone who truly wants to develop Haiti, to put Haiti on the map how it should have been done, would be good president. But it's not just one person. Remember, if it was just one person, Haiti would be great. It's not just one person job.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you have all those different parties. I think they should all come together, hand to hand, and focus on one area because everything needs help.
Yeah,
So instead of fighting to be the main party or to be the main person, come together, divide the job that needs to be done. You don't have to invite things in Haiti. Like, we have a lot of things we don't have. It's not like, and that's like, even when I look about like doing my business, I can sit here in my front room, communicate with people all the way in China, but I can't even do that with people in my country.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, there are simple things. All my materials, all my contact, like, we have great designers in Haiti. We have we have artists, but because of, communication, because of the platform is not there for them, so we go elsewhere. So we don't bring back home. That's where the issue is. Because I was trying to look into like finding artists from Haiti directly, but how do I communicate with them? Where do I find them?
Yeah.
So there are little things that can happen, but it doesn't happen because the basic is not here.
Yeah. I think whoever man, I met Wyclef. I met him like more than once, man. Yeah, he's all in. He's all in for Haiti, but it's a group effort. It can't just be one person alone. I mean, I think he would have been good for Haiti just because he has a lot of connects worldwide. He has a lot of connects in the U.S., but he's loved worldwide. You know what I mean? He has a lot of connects that he can probably, I guess whoever, man. The main thing I can see with Haiti, man. I mean, like I said, I'm not an expert in this. People are like, oh, what do you know? What do you know? But I mean, my time staying there for that 7 months, I really studied the country. First is security. They need somebody to, I don't know, push things out, whatever they have to do to make the country safe. Because nobody can travel anywhere that they feel they're not safe. It don't make sense.
Yeah.
And then after that, 2, jobs. If they can build up the infrastructure and bring jobs. If they could do that, Haiti could easily be a tourist attraction again. Because it once was. In the 70s and the 80s, it was the #1 island to go to. And it was the #1 island to go to. And I think that would help Haiti. But it's easier said than done. It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Let me see some more questions they saying. Oh, man. Okay. Sterling is talking about how much money he has and all that. Oh, my goodness. All right. Then Sterling, can I travel to UK and sweep Lady Dayane off her feet?
I didn't hear that. It just cut off.
That's the last question. He said, Sterling said, can he come to travel there and sweep you off your feet? He would not give up. I'm telling you, I know this guy personally. He would not give up. He would not give up. Oh, man. Let me see. It's a lot of people. Okay. Joe said, checking in from Miami. I was born in Miami, but my family. Okay, he says family's from Cap Haitian. Got a lot of Haitians on here. That's what's up.
I actually want to go to Cap Haitian. It's so beautiful. It's
a beautiful city.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm just read some of the questions, and I'll ask you some more of my questions. I'm trying to be fair,
Yeah.
GP said, good question. JJ, I remember Wyclef talking about running. I think his attempt to run was denied in 2020. 2010. Yeah, it was denied because they said that he didn't have 5 years consecutively living in Haiti. You have to have 5 years living in the country. And he didn't have that. Okay, let's see. Okay, GP said, I'm skipping through some of them. Yeah. So we have serious questions. The GP said the United States needs to do better job taking care of and collaborating with our neighbors, all our neighbors. They think that the United States should do more for like Haiti, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, because it's just a flight away. It's an hour and a half flight from Haiti to Miami. This is crazy, like how they live down there. So they think that the U.S. should do more to help these countries.
Yeah, the peacekeeper.
Yeah, she said the peacekeeper.
The peacekeeper.
Oh man. Okay, this is a good question for you. The truth said I can answer it. You can answer it too.
Yeah.
Why do people hate Juvenile Maurice, the president of Haiti right now?
Okay, so when I hear what's happening, when I see what's happening, because I can't talk for things that I'm not sure about, I feel like if it wasn't him, it would be somebody else. It was someone else before him and someone else before that person. I feel like the problem is because we have this corruption in Haiti, there is no confidence in anything. And once something happened, everybody's trying to blame one or the other. So I think like there's a big confusion. I can't say he's a good president. I can't say he's a bad president because I don't have anything to support those things, you know. But I do believe that, like I said, it's not one person that can help Haiti. I can promise you the next one is going to be the same thing until we don't really understand like it's a us thing. It's not one person. I may come to Haiti with all the love. I may even come with all the money. But if you can't organize yourself, you know, to know what needs to be done and how to do it, it's just a waste of time and a waste of energy and a waste of money.
You answered that. You answered that 100%.
The problem is we have to think on the long term. People are hungry. So when you're hungry, you want food now. You don't have time to think and plan.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And then they go with the next guy, whoever promises them this and promises them that. And like you said,
Haiti, and sometimes they do want to do things they promise, you know, but it's not just up to them. Because, you know, when you have all those meetings, you don't know what's been said there. You don't know what's happening. You don't know what you're signing for until you get there yourself.
Yeah.
So all the love ain't going to help us. We need action.
That's true. That's true. Wow, you said that. That was profound. You said, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, it's going to happen over time because it's been since I've been a kid, growing up, and I watch news, and it's been the same thing. So it's at the point now. I can't even say you can blame any Haitian president. Something drastic above that pay grade has to change for Haiti. It's not about presidents no more because no matter who you bring in, it's always a problem.
Always the same.
It's always
because
something.
The system is there. It's not the person, it's the system.
Yeah. And if a new guy comes in,
I'm telling you, if I come in with all the love that I have, they cut my head off. They'll be like, no, like it's not just me.
No, man, people need jobs in Haiti, man. I'm telling you, once they can eat and they have jobs, man, it'll be
that's when they can think and plan and see.
Yeah. Right now, whoever come in there, man, he gonna have to try to get jobs off the rip like this. Let me see. Sterling said, "Okay, guys, I'm done. I need to take care of some business." Okay, in the Matrix, they call it Matrix. Anything that's outside of like the United States, we call it the Matrix now. Some business because it's just the same thing over and over. You wake up, you go to work. I'm sure y'all do the same thing in England. You come back home, what you do, you go to sleep, and you keep doing the same cycle
again and again.
Yeah, it just drives you crazy.
Yeah,
if you do have a good job making a lot of money, it's the same on that treadmill. Can you cook Haitian food? I know people want to know that.
Of course.
Yeah. What are some of your favorite Haitian dishes? Let them know a little bit about Haitian cuisine because some people are not Haitian. How would you describe Haitian food? Is it similar to African food? Is it similar to French and African food? How would you?
It's a mixture of African and French food.
Okay.
Tastes great. That's what everybody say. You don't have to be Haitian to say that. Take long, yeah. Too long. I feel like to cook Haitian food, you really have like to have that love, you know. Otherwise, you just mess it up. You have to be patient and have the love for cooking.
Okay. We got some questions here. Arlene Wade said the truth first. She just responded to a comment. They blame him. I guess they're talking about Juvenile.
Jovenel, yeah.
Yeah, they blamed him for stealing the. I guess the money, the Caribbean money.
Yeah, Petro Caribe.
Yeah, then they
Yeah, heard
said
as well.
he's not doing anything. Then they said he's not doing anything to help Haiti, and they said he's also overstaying his term in office. It's wild.
Yeah, I heard all those things, but
Yeah, it's a little bit of confusion because I even
yeah,
look for
a lot of confusion.
it's a lot of confusion. I even look for his term and it says next year. It says, was it 2022? If you Google that, I think it says 20.
That's what I searched as well, because apparently he wasn't president the day he won. He had to wait for the opposition to. But you know what? I don't want to mix myself with all
Yeah,
those
we don't
things.
know. We don't understand. We don't.
I'm just like everyone else. I'm asking questions and trying to find answers. I don't
trying to
really
piece it
have an
together.
answer.
Yeah, we don't know the answer to that. Okay. Also, guys, make sure you get a video like. We got 23 people watching. Please, guys, get a video like. Arlene Wade said that.
Make sure you come to my channel.
Yeah, that's another thing. Let me do a plug for that for you right now.
Subscribe and remember, apparently, yeah, if you just subscribe to a channel, YouTube, you want keep it unless you watch 1 minute of video or something like that. I'm not sure if it's you.
I think it's something like that. I have to check again. Yeah, but
yeah,
we want to support the sister. Subscribe to our channel. We're trying to help her so she can get the channel monetized, because that would help her out a lot too with doing different things she's trying to do, because she's really pushing for Haiti. She really wants to do something for Haiti. So plus, the more subscribers she has, the more view time she'll get, more people will watch. And she's a smart sister and she has a lot to say about Haiti. And she wants to, legitimately help our country and help the people of Haiti. So by subscribing to our channel, helping her with that as well. So everybody take the time, if you want to live, subscribe to our channel, give her videos a like, leave some comments, hit her up via Instagram, Facebook, but subscribe to our channel, man. That will help her a lot. If everybody that's on the live, Philly Dom is asking you to do it.
If everyone want to come to pick me up, but come to support
they don't
want
to subscribe to your channel. You're only talking about flying all the way out there, but
you don't have to fly
to your channel. Flying all the way to another country.
Don't have to fly.
Yeah, baby steps.
Yeah, little bit by little bit.
Subscribe. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, let me see what this say. R said Maurice was put into power by the CORE group, US and Canada, and a few more. They wanted him to stay an extra year so they can change the Constitution. His term is up. They say his term is up. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see how that works out, because year what month we in? We in April right now. It's not that much time left. Okay. Oh, and then So said, MP said, very good subject. They like what we talking about Haiti and everything like that. And then Arlene Wade, put your link. Your link is up in there. We put your link up in there again. Thank you, Arlene Wade. Okay, R said he's going to support you. He's a Haitian brother. That's the one that was going to support you as well. What are some of the sports that they play in Haiti?
Football.
You actually into sports too. Because you told me that you box. See, I know. I remember.
Yeah. I'm a tough one. I like anything tough. Yeah. So yeah, boxing for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And Haiti played a big part in boxing as well. There's a lot of Haitian boxers out there that carry titles and everything.
We are part of a lot of things.
Okay.
But we need to be part of the movement.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Movement for the change.
Yes, indeed. I agree with you on that 100%. Okay, I guess they're asking you some questions here again. G, Pierre, I say, obviously, that's a Haitian last name for sure. Okay, he wants to know, do you think there's hope for Haiti?
Of course, there's hope. If like the fathers, despite everything they were going through, they didn't have hope, well, guess what would happen? So of course there is hope, but hope is not something that you touch. It's something you have inside, and because you have it, you fight for the vision that you have.
Okay.
You know, it's not just I'm gonna sit there and hope. Nothing gonna change.
Yeah. And
So of course,
wow. Oh man. To be honest with you, this is gonna sound crazy. I always tell people this, but they don't believe me when I say this. Maybe you'll agree with me with this. I feel like the changer for Haiti is gonna come from a Haitian or Haitians abroad.
I feel like as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of everything we discussed is, you know, we're not hungry anymore. We can sit, plan, think. In Haiti, it's not that easy for them to, you know, see things. Because sometimes I see some situation and I'm like, we didn't need to get there, you know? Like, for example, last time I heard that they killed someone because he stole something. But I'm like, you come to my house, you steal what he stole. Like, you know? But you have to see in, like, you Haiti, this is precious for you. This is like, you know, life changing. So if someone come and touch it and you do know like you don't have any justice, it's kind of like people tend to do justice for themselves because they know they ain't got get it anywhere else.
Yeah, they call it like a
So
street
yeah,
justice.
but it has to come with us like coming together and, you know, plan things, discuss things. You know, like I'm talking to you, I know what you're about, you know what I'm about. So we need that Union Fella first, man. We need it because it's just a word out there, but we need that the meaning of Union Fella first. That means we come together, we're stronger.
Okay, you just told them, yeah. I'll say let them know what that means so they know in case somebody doesn't speak Creole or French, they don't know what that means. Yeah, and what I feel, man, Lady D, man, I'm telling you, I feel like, and it's just from me being down there in Haiti, man. I feel like a lot of people's spirit are broken in Haiti, man. I feel like they at the end of the rope. They gave up. They gave up. So help is gonna have to come from somebody abroad.
Somebody else who has seen better. Every day you woke up, you see the same thing. Like, of course, you're not gonna have the vision. Of course, you're gonna see everything as a fatality. You know, it's like, let's say, for example, when I was going through my depression, that's what it was. So imagine like you in this from the time you were born. And when I said like we need to focus on the kids, it's like when you grow up in Haiti, you see too much. You see too much. Like you see people getting killed in front of you. You're just a child. So your spirit is actually broken, like you said. You know, we need to give them dream. We need to make them smile. We need to make them like this hope. Like I said, it comes from a vision.
Yeah.
You know, it comes from like either you tasted something or you've seen it and then you're searching for it. That's what we call hope. It's not just sit there and hope for the best.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. You're 100% right about that. You're 100% right about that. People still asking comments, questions. JJ, when I was visiting Tijuana, I seen Haitians speaking fluent Spanish. Can you elaborate on how Haitians know many languages? Haitians speak 4 or 5 languages, like fluent language. It's crazy.
Well, you know what, yeah? Because everything about Haiti is so negative, we are people like other people as well. Why not? Like anytime you see a person speaking Creole that this person doesn't look Haitian, you kind of shocked. Why? That's because people are losing interest in Haiti or in Haitian. This morning I was going through because I'm like link myself to some groups on Facebook, Haitian group, and this person posted a picture of himself living Haiti, and he was telling him his story, like why he left Haiti. And then this girl commented, "Oh, well done. When you get there, make sure you bring everyone else." But she was saying also, like, you know, Haiti is a shitty place. So I don't like to fight with people online. But then I had to answer. I had to tell her, like, yeah, I get what you're saying. I understand your view. But Haiti is not a shitty place. It's not. Haiti is just a place. If you take out the people, it's an amazing, beautiful place. So it's not Haiti as the land. It's us as Haitian. It's how we behave.
Yeah.
That's one thing people need to get. It's not Haiti the problem. The problem is the system. The problem is like us, the people, what
Okay.
we do in Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that actually really get me angry when people like saying the place is this. Like, no, you can't link drama to the place. It's the people.
Yeah, that's true. That's
It's the
true.
people.
Wow. I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah, and plus a lot of Haitians, wherever they go, they adapt. Like wherever country they go to, they adapt to the language.
Yes,
They
of
adapt to the
course.
culture. They're like some of the best at adapting. Like this is another historical fact, and I can talk for this. Tijuana, Mexico. I got a lot of Mexican friends there. They told me the Haitians are the first to come to that city or that part of Mexico and adapt. They open up barbershops. They open up hair salons. They open up churches. They open up Haitian restaurants. They said even out of the so-called other Latins, like they were saying, like from El Salvador or from Honduras, they didn't even do that. But the Haitians, they were surprised how the Haitians could adapt to the situation. And I see the same in the DR. There's Haitian barbershops, Haitian restaurants, Haitian this, Haitian that. So Haitians have the potential to drive.
Physically, Haitian, we are strong. We are
Yes.
so strong, but we need to be strong there as well. We can adapt to any situation. We don't, Haitian don't even refuse any jobs. Like, we're ready to do it. But some people leave Haiti and okay, they live in better condition than when they were in Haiti, but these are things they could have done for the country. But because the system doesn't allow them to do that, so they become slave to someone else. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
like it's not like their life is much better than the other person living in this country, but it's better than the life they could have in Haiti. So some people, when you not educate, you come to the state or to France, you own a car, a home. For you, that's life. But there is more than that. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? That's why some people don't want to go back to Haiti, because for them, there's nothing there. And they have a house, a car, a wife, some kids, they go to school. That's life for them because they don't have it back home. But like me, I
Yeah.
have those, but I'm still fighting for more because I know there is more. I know that I can bring more. It's not just me and my little person and my little comfort.
Yeah,
But I
that's true.
can only speak like that because I did not spend a lot of time in Haiti and I did not live in certain condition. Now, if I did live like some people in Haiti, would I think like that? Would I take time to be on YouTube and trying to bring the good news? It's different. When you're broken, it's hard. So some people
Yeah.
here judge them too fast there, and them there, they hope like it's just a big clash, a big fight. And we have to put all those things to the side and focus on what we can bring. What we can bring, because we are doing the work for someone else. We have
Yeah, that's true.
doctors, we have lawyers, we have everything that we need back home.
That's true. That's true. You right on the money with that. You're right on the money with that.
One
Let me ask.
second. I need to
Okay.
charge my phone. 1 second. Yeah.
Okay, Rick. Rick wants to ask you. He said, "Is Haiti a good place?" Uh-oh. We gotta hold on for a minute till she gets back.
Yep.
Rick is asking, "Is Haiti a good place to vacation?"
It's an amazing place. I went in 2018. It's an amazing place. We have, oh, I can't even speak. It's amazing. It's beautiful. And like I said, I was scared myself as a Haitian. I was born in Haiti. When you hear the news, I was actually scared. But I can tell you, Haiti is not Port-au-Prince, first of all. And
Yeah,
surely not all Port-au-Prince is as bad as you hear. But I can tell you, I'm from the South, so I can speak for the South. And I've got friends from, Cap Haitien. They've been last year. They've been doing Corona. I saw images. I saw videos. There's life in Haiti. There's life in Haiti, and it's amazing and it's beautiful. That's one thing I can say because I've seen it with my own eyes. So yeah.
Okay, because he said he's thinking about going to either there or the DR. I would tell you to go to both, man. Go to the whole island. You there, you might as well go to the whole island while you're there. And then my cousin Jacques Wilkens said, I love that. Always keep teaching the young generation. He like what you're doing. Keep teaching the young generation.
Thank you. We have to.
Then Arlene Wade said, indeed, Lady D. L said, what's up? What's up, L? How you doing, man? Okay, I think we got some more questions for you. Yes, you have to change the mindset of the people in order for the true change to take place. You agree with that? He said, yeah.
Yeah.
Now we got a big question for you. Uh-oh. R said, we have to change the narrative. We have to change the narrative of Haiti. Haiti is rich in resources. It's not the people, it's the puppet government. Or you said that.
Yeah.
Put in by the U.S. and the CORE group. The people are no way. What did it say? What is it? The people are known why they protest. The people know why they protest. He's saying that the people have legit reason to protest. He's saying they know why they protest. Okay.
It's protest and protest, like.
Yeah. They do. They might have to change that too, like something different. But sometimes if you do the same thing and it's not really working,
you have to change it. I'm sorry because my phone is playing.
No problem, no problem.
It's not charging. Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. GPS said, how do you think Haiti will change when most of the people with a university degree? Wow. He said most of the people with a university degree are leaving the country or being killed if they stay there. That's a tough question.
Yeah, it's a tough question. How do I think it will change? Is first of all, and I know we have a lot of problem, but when it comes to insecurity, why do we have a high level of insecurity? That's because there's no jobs.
Yeah.
You know, the corruption, you know, take the money and pay under, and you know what's happening. Yeah. So I think the whole system needs to change. Yeah. The whole system needs to change first. Like, you know, peacekeeper was the name that was meant to be for Haiti because that's what we have done. Mm-hmm. So for us to be in the position we are right now, we need to actually go back in time and analyze things and try to understand the reason why and why our leaders have leaders. Let's say it like that, yeah?
I hear you. It makes sense. It makes sense what you're saying.
And try to see over profile over countries. When they try to do the same thing to them, how did they resist? We need to be inspired by others the same way others were inspired by us. Because if I think like that, I would just do like others. I'm not going back anymore. I survived, have my degree, and live there.
Yeah.
You have that choice as well.
Or you can do what C. Jency did, get his degree, got everything together, and he moved back to Haiti. And he's surviving there with no problem. Let me see. Another question. Okay, L said, ask her about what she thinks about the Dominican. Hold on for a second. She's gonna have to come back. Hold on, we're gonna ask her in a second. She something happened with her connection. Give her a second, guys, and we'll talk with her. But I'll leave it at that. I'm gonna ask her that question as soon as she comes back. He said, peace, Don, what's going on? Arlene Wade said, Haiti is amazing. And I'm from Trinidad. Yes, indeed, Arlene Wade. She's coming back now. Yeah, sometime in the connection, man. She's out there in England. So we'll give her a second. She's coming back on. Let me put her back in right now, guys. Bam. She back, man. Okay, she went out again. Hold on. There's something with her connection. Let's give it a minute. You know, we have technical problems sometimes with these lives. It happens. It happens. GP said, good conversation. Thank you, man. L said, respect. Arlene said, Haiti is amazing. I agree with you when you said that. And I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. Hold on. Boom. Back in.
Hello. Sorry. I disappeared.
Yeah. She back. So now I got a friend here. He's Dominican. Man, shout out to the Dominicans that's watching, man. He's actually Dominican. Me and him actually talked yesterday, man. The other day on a live, he actually called me on the live to talk with me. And the question he has for you today is, what does she think about Dominicans and Haitian relations? The relationship that the Dominican Republic and Haiti has.
I heard a lot about this relationship. I heard a lot. A lot of love and hate. Yeah. I think you know what it is. It's like the media show what the media wants to show.
Yep.
It's not because you hear something's happening there that is the general. It's exactly the same thing for Haiti. I can go to Haiti and show you the beautiful side of Haiti if I want to, or show you the ugly side of Haiti if I want to. That's all I have to say. I've never been to Republic Dominican. I have friends from there who have good relationship with Haitian. Some of them have kids with Haitian. So I don't see the hate side of it as much as people talk about it, but I can't say it's not that bad because I'm not there. But I feel like it's a 50-50. You have goods and bads from everywhere.
Yep. You're 100% right, because I mean, when I fly there in 2 weeks, I'm going to the Dominican Republic. They I mean, obviously they have their problems, but like I said, I was in the capital. I ain't see none of that in the capital. Like, and I got Haitians that live there, and they told me, if Fitness is on this live, he has a cousin that lives in the capital. He sat and talked to us face to face and said it's not it's like you said it, Lady D, you said it perfect. Like, the media can manipulate and play whatever they want to play. Not saying it don't go on. There's racism everywhere in the world. Everywhere it's going to be racist. But to the point that they said to say about the DR like that is, I didn't see it like that. I even when I was in Haiti, I was in what was it? Me Ballet in Haiti. I'm talking to Haitians. They got an accent like you got an accent, lady. They got an accent like you had an accent. And they was telling me that, hold on, let me see. Mine's is getting.
I can't see you properly.
I know. Let me put some shade up in here. Hold on, give me a second. Let's see how it is now. Is it better?
Kind of.
Hold on, let me I might have to do some different things because since the hold on, we're gonna get it fixed. They were telling me that in Me Ballet in Haiti, they were telling me these were Bahamian Haitians. And they was telling me that they've been to the Dominican Republic, they've been here. They said, and I'm just quoting, I don't want the Bahamian people to get mad at me. I got some good Bahamian family and friends, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Said that I guess it's the best we could do for now. The way to yeah, and you look better than me anyway. I'm sure they want to see you instead of me anyway.
Always it is.
Yeah. They said that they told me that they feel like that Bahamians were more racist towards Haitians than the Dominicans. That it floored me. They was like, people worrying about he said the Dominican Republic is not that bad. They were saying that the Bahamians from the Bahamas are more, and there's black on black. Bahamians are black, just like and they're like, so it's not that bad over there. Like, and like I said, one thing I could say, and I always gonna keep saying this about the Dominican Republic, any Haitian that wants to go there, and they can get a job there. When I was, people were sitting around all day, grown men with kids in the family, and they have no job. They're sitting around all day, hanging out, drinking Prestige, complaining about the government in Haiti. But I mean, they had opportunity there. Not saying everybody had the best job or anything like that, but I met Haitians that are doctors there, lawyers there in the DR. So it just, Haiti has to fix Haiti. That's everything goes back to Haiti at the end of the day.
Yeah.
All right, let me read some more of these questions. Okay, I hope I answered the question. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. So much to do right this second. Oh, we're having a good little conversation here.
Yeah.
Okay. So Elle, I hope we answered your question. Hold on. Somebody gave thanks for the $5 super chat. Great show, great guest. Wish you take phone calls. Wish you take phone calls. Maybe next time I could do that. Take phone calls. They want us to take phone calls so they can.
That's one thing we're trying to set up with my sister as well. So like everybody can participate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'll give him this number. This is my other new number. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. Like, all right. GP asked something. He said, Lady D.
Yeah.
Are there any Haitian authors that have inspired you in your writing career? Have any Haitian authors inspired you in your writing career? It's some out.
Okay. Okay. So, no lies. I've been inspired, like I said, by my own life to write.
Okay.
That's the first thing. When it comes to like the style of writing, I'm just about, comparing myself to the others out there. But to be fair, I wasn't inspired by any writer. I was inspired by my own life because I've been writing to survive. I've been writing because I didn't have any friend to talk to. I've been writing because, when things are taboo at home. So I inspired my own writing so far.
Oh, okay. So she's inspired by herself, and she just took. So you just took what stuff is going on in your life, and then you just.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Oh, we got some more questions here. Joseph, man, Sac Passe, that's a Haitian for sure. He, I used to go every year, but since the kidnappings happened, I didn't go. I'm from South Haiti.
Oh,
Port
South.
Salut. You know that place? Salut. It's very nice
From
there.
where?
Salut. He said Salut. Salut. Port Salut. I've never heard of it.
Port Salut.
Yeah, Port Salut. Like
SALUT. Yeah, Port Salut.
yeah. Yeah, I've been in I guess he's been out of the country for 34 years. He didn't say if he's in the US or wherever he's at. But he didn't go because of the kidnappings. I guess he's saying that's why he's not going back to Haiti. But you can still go, man. I'm gonna go in 2 weeks. You just gotta take the proper precaution when you go to Haiti. You good, Lady D, man. I'm gonna make sure you good when you go to Haiti. You're good. You'll be good.
Soon. I'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll make sure. Okay. He's saying because of the kidnapping, he's not going. And then Bridge said, what did he say? I guess he's saying the Tijuana border's open. Do you need anything besides a passport? No, just your passport, man. Just all you need is your passport to go to Tijuana. That's all you need. Hold on. And we've been on for a while now. There's more questions. Okay. Joseph, I've been in the States. Okay. He's been in the States for 34 years. I want to go back, but I can't because what's going on. What do you think of that? He wants to go back to Haiti, but he's scared of what's going on.
Okay, but I like to say, like, compared to the United States, some people are scared of going to the store because some don't come back home.
Yeah.
I understand it, but I don't think America is any better, to be fair. It's different problems, but still.
Yeah.
People has rights, yeah.
Yeah, stuff can happen anywhere you go.
Yeah.
They make one worse than the other, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That were in El Paso a couple months back, I think it's a year now. El Paso, Texas.
But Philly, don't you feel like the reason why the media only shows the bad side of Haiti is kind of like to chase Haitian from Haiti?
Yeah.
But I'm sure they're gonna take over. Ooh, they're gonna redo it and show the good stuff now. Now people can come because it's not for Haiti anymore.
I see what you're saying.
That's what I think, but
no, you're right. It can happen. I mean, like I said, in El Paso, Texas, people got shot there. They were going to a Walmart there, and they had gotten to. I mean, any problems can happen anywhere. Haitians, at the end of the day, Haitians can't be scared to go to Haiti. At the end of the day, I would tell you to take precautions. I'm not going to tell you to just go there without taking precautions, but you can't be scared to go there because if Haitians don't go to Haiti, how can you expect African Americans? How can you expect white Americans? How can you expect Europeans? If we scared of our own place, how you gonna expect somebody else?
But the funny thing is that other people go to Haiti.
They do.
They do go to Haiti.
They do.
They do go to Haiti. That's what I'm saying. Like, you really need to put your mind together and ask the right question and look for the right answer. People do go to Haiti, but who?
I'll give you a tip. Fly into
That's a question for another day.
I said I'll give him a tip. Fly into Cap Haitian. Tip. Hold on, man, it's a lot of questions. Hold on, it's a lot of questions now. Hold on. Oh man, okay. I answered that. You answered that one. Hold on. I'm here with you.
I'm waiting.
Okay, this is a good one. He said, G. Pierre said, since my childhood, I've been Hearing Haiti's problems is the system. What do you mean by the system? That's a good question. What is the system that you speak of, Lady D?
What is the system? The politics that doesn't help, obviously. The system is the propaganda as well, because we have loads of propaganda. Corruption, that's what I call the system, because it's not the country, it's not in the air. So the government, the people who have the keys to the answers.
The rich people. It could just be rich people. It
could be anyone. It doesn't have to
be anybody. They might not have to be even
Haitian
government. Yeah.
It's anyone. But who are those people, you know? Like that, you know? You go on top.
Yeah. Okay, and then Arlene Wade said, yup, Haiti has to allow other countries to help their citizens instead of them taking the wealth out of Haiti. You agree with that?
Can you say that again?
Okay, Arlene Wade said this. She said, yup, Haiti has to allow other countries to help their citizens instead of them taking the wealth out of Haiti.
Yeah.
We agree with you, Arlene Wade. Okay, L said, my Dominican friend, that's what's up. We got Dominicans watching. That's what's up, man. He said, what does she think Haiti has to do to change the narrative? What does Haiti have to do to change their narrative? If you was president and you were president in Haiti, if you was president, they actually had a
president.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be liked by many because I speak the truth. What do I think we have to do? We need to take ownership of Haiti because we don't own Haiti anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what we can see. We can't make our own decision, you know? So that's the one thing we need to do. And obviously, things could tend to get worse if you do that. But we need to see the long run. How come right now my country is having all this importation when we can actually make things? We used to make things. Do you understand? It used to happen before. It's not just like me dreaming. That's just facts, you know?
Okay.
So that's the one thing we need to change. How do we change it? Like I said, the one with the empty belly can't do it because they want to eat right now.
That's true. That's true.
You need to invest in the long. The
long run for Haiti. That's true. That's true. All right. And then GP said, I agree. Lady Dayane, United States feels more dangerous than any other place in the world at this point. So they said they agree with you. Some guy, GP, my friend GP, said that he don't feel safe in the U.S. And then we got Mr. Uganda. Oh, got somebody watching in here from Uganda. He said, I agree. Mr. Uganda, if you got any questions, man, we would like to hear your input. Since you're out there in Uganda, you would definitely have a different kind of turning viewpoint on these topics we're talking about. What do you want to know about Haiti? And then R said, okay, facts, okay. The international community says Haiti eat and has 2% green land. That's a lie. Haiti has over 35% green land, more than Ireland. He's saying, I guess he's saying that the U.S. I mean, what country? I don't know. They say, because somebody asked me yesterday. My friend asked me about how much green land do we have in Haiti? Because they say they chop the trees for coal to cook, and he said that's a lie. They said it's only 2%. But Haiti has over 35% of green land, which is true because I was in the countryside and I saw trees and nice areas. So it's a lot of land left.
Yeah.
So that's another.
But like I said, you know, those things are things that can get better because like it's education. Because I was watching this documentary about, you know, cutting the trees and all that.
Okay.
And obviously they approached this man and said to him, ask him, why do you do that? So he said, yeah, if I go to steal, they will kill me. The trees belong to no one. So that's what I have to do to feed my kids. Like, but they don't know. They don't know that we need the trees. We need to educate the people. All those parties, instead of fighting each other, they need to divide and, focus on one area, focus on education. One party is not going to do the whole thing, because
that's true.
The whole things need to change.
That is true. That's true. You're right about that.
You need some stability before you can fight over which party has to go forward or not.
Yeah, that's true. Right now, they need to all work together to get something gold done. Like security. We all work together to get the country secure. So now you got Haitians from Canada and US and France and Belgium and China, whatever, flying to Haiti. They'll go now.
Yeah.
Now, somebody else said they should open, my friend said they should start a baseball league there for the Haitians. Because, on the Dominican side, they have baseball. That's like the #1 sport, even more than soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. They should start it. I mean, that would help. That would open up opportunities, because I know you got a lot of good Haitian boxers, got a lot of good Haitian soccer players. Now you'll have a lot of good Haitian baseball players. And baseball pays well, so that means money for them. They can take care of their families. Okay, now more ask you, do they have investment groups in Haiti?
Well, the best person to follow and ask this question is Si Gentil.
Yeah, Si Gentil.
He knows more than I do on the subject.
Yeah, he would be the man for that. Si Gentil. Check out his channel. Matter of fact, if somebody can put his link in there, Si Gentil, he can answer all these questions when it comes to like business and investment in Haiti. Okay, and then Elle said the government also is not giving them any options to eat. He said that basically saying the Haitian government is not really giving the people no real options so they can eat. This is a Dominican saying this. This guy's Dominican saying, wow, and other opportunities. So he thinks that's why there's some problems in Haiti. And then D said, how is Port-au-Prince looking? I mean, you understand what they're saying? They're asking you how.
Yeah. So, from what I heard, one side not doing too well.
Yeah, it's a struggle there right now, but Port-au-Prince. I don't know. Like, Port-au-Prince is Port-au-Prince. It's always been like that. It's never. It goes up and down.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Uganda said, I'm of Ugandan descent, but I grew up in the UK. Where you at?
Okay.
I guess what I want to know about Haiti is, how did the prison system get so bad over there? Many are locked up with a fair, like he's saying, I know he wants to take a fair trial.
I can't hear you. It's cutting up.
Okay. He's saying, how did the prison system in Haiti so bad over there? Many are locked up without a fair trial.
I can't hear you at all.
Oh, you can? Whoa. Can you hear me now?
Hello?
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
He's saying the prison system in Haiti.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Mr. Uganda.
Yeah. The prison system, yeah?
In Haiti, how's it get so bad?
The prison system.
In Haiti, how's it so? He's saying people are locked up and they don't even get a trial. Like, they don't get a fair trial.
Well, I can't really give you a lot of information about this. I can just, search and well, the whole system is a bit, comme ci comme ça, as we could say in French.
Okay. Yeah.
So all those things are linked to each other.
Wow.
There's no justice. It's like, how would you give fair trial?
Man. Oh man, we've been going for how long? We've been on for a while. Okay, we've been on an hour and 40 minutes.
Hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, we got to do this again, man.
I should charge you now,
Yeah, you should. It's been a while. Yeah. Any last things you want to say, or you think we should go longer? We have hour and 40 minutes. You think we should go for 2 hours and then cut it?
Yeah, let's do 2 hours.
Because it's late when you're in, man. You know, I know you got a kid. You got to get your beauty sleep. I understand.
I can do, yeah, up to, yeah, let's go when it's 2 hours. We got
Yes,
hour
it's 20
40
minutes.
minutes.
It's 20 minutes left.
Yeah.
Okay. GPS said, what do you think about the education system and how can people mindset be changed with a foreign education?
We talked about it a little bit earlier. What
Yeah.
do I think about the education system? I think it's chaos, to be fair, from my own experience and what I see. We need to change it. We need to stop learning by heart, first of all. We need to actually know the meaning of what we're teaching those children. Even the teachers sometimes come on.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot to do, and it's not gonna happen overnight, obviously. The
Okay.
same way that the fights did not happen overnight before, but it happened because of the vision. So
Mhm.
if we have the vision, we have to now, collect the tools, which is first of all, l'union fait la force. Together
Yes.
we are stronger, and sit down and discuss strategy. That's what they do. That's what people do in politics. So that's what we can do as well.
That's cool. Cool.
I don't have like a perfect formula to give you and boom, it's gonna work. It's just, you know, we have to make the change. We have to try. We have to educate those children. You know, it's start at home as well. It's start at home. Like even the family, there are little things that we can do. It's free. So education start at home as well. Half at home and then in school. But education needs big time help because first of all, it's expensive, as you
Mm-hmm.
know. It's expensive. Not everyone can afford it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
All right, man. We got people watching from
I'm in
Italy.
contact with like some student based in Haiti as well who want to do things to help, and I think it's amazing. And obviously, all those things, I'm gonna share them on my channel as well, have them on podcast and have conversation. But there are people even in Haiti who sees the situation and knows that it's unfair, but
Mhm.
it's like, how do you help? How do you help?
That's true. That's true
And
indeed.
that's how we need to come together and have conversation where everybody can bring ideas. This is how we started.
Wow. Hold on for a second. We got people watching from Italy.
Wow.
Yeah, G said greetings from Italy. I'm learning to know about Port-au-Prince during the he learned about Port-au-Prince during the devastation earthquake sometimes around yeah, it was 2010 when the earthquake hit.
Yeah.
Okay. And then R said love Haiti, free Haiti. And then D, the person from Italy said, since then I was still interested in knowing much about Haiti. I pray that the peace and tranquility be restored in the great country. He's praying for Haiti. He wants the peace and tranquility to be stored in such a great country. That's what's up.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then R said, do you know? Oh man, I don't even. I'm gonna have to spell this. I don't even know how to. Zella. I've never heard of this before. Dantos. Do you know who Azella Dantos is? You should bring her to your show about Haitian Constitution. I don't know who that is. I can look her up. They saying somebody knows about I guess they must be a historian or something. They know about Haitian Constitution.
Mm.
Dantos. All right, I'll look up that name. Matter of fact, I need to write the name down. That's a weird name. I'll have to write that one down and do some research.
I
Uh
can't see the question.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't see them because
Okay,
I'm using my phone.
here we go. Now some more questions for you. Okay, Elle said, what does she think about the Haitian president? What do you think? What is your personal opinion about the Haitian president? You ain't in Haiti, so you
Well,
probably
I'm not in Haiti, but I'm still doing search because you hear a lot of things. So I don't have my own personal opinion about him in particular.
Mhm.
He brings evidence that he's trying to do things, but the opposition. But then everyone has something to say, so I can't say much about this. I'm still learning and searching.
I hear you. Okay, and then we got Robert Mack in Asia. Yeah, he's from Thailand, but he's in the States right now. He's going back to Thailand soon. He said, watching from Hollywood, California, USA. Salute you, my brother. And then we got G. Pierre. Said, do you think the last resort for Haiti change is... Now, see, this is where the Creole comes in. He said it in Creole. My Creole.
I can't help you because I can't
Oh,
see
no,
it.
okay.
Unless you put it on the screen like you did before.
Okay, I'll write it. Caputo. See, my Creole, that's where I'm lacking at. I'm going to put it on the screen for you.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it wrong. I don't want to disrespect it. You might know what he's talking about. Hey, oh, you. Hold on. There you go. There you go.
Oh, I can't even see the whole thing. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm using my phone. Do you
Yeah.
think the last result for Haiti's change is KTB? Oh.
You crack it up.
Yeah. Willie Kai. So, you know, when we were fighting for freedom, yeah? So we, especially with Jean-Jacques Dessalines, he wanted all the French out. So they used to say this, which is coupe tête boule kai, which means and burn the houses.
Cut off the heads.
So that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the last resort, to be fair. You know, yeah. I'm not for violence like that, so I can't say yes, it is. All I can say is we have to take back ownership of Haiti. How do we do it? By having, you know, restriction. Other countries does it. America has their policy. We need to have our own policy. We need to stop begging, because when you're in a position where you're begging, you have to sign the deal. You want food? Sign the deal. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
so
I understand.
That's what we need. We need to take back ownership of our decision, our country, our politics, everything.
Wow. And then Moore said lots of Haitians in Senegal. You knew that.
You know what?
Yeah.
I did not know that, but that's a
Yeah,
good
it
thing.
is.
I actually want to go to Senegal.
Yeah, there's a lot of Haitians there. When they had the earthquake, I think I'm not 100% sure everything, but I think they sent planes there, and they gave Haitians citizenship there, and they took citizens from the earthquake there. So Haitians should probably been there maybe over 10, 12 years now in Senegal, if I'm correct. But I heard about that. I heard about it.
It's my first time. Did not know that.
Okay, he said greetings. Okay, there. Thank you. And GP said, "Is any documents you recommend on Haiti? What would you recommend them to read about Haiti? Anything you would recommend them? Documentaries. Yeah. Anything on YouTube? Anything you know?
I watch a lot, but I'm so rubbish with titles. Like, I can't give you any. There was one that was about the, you know, people cutting trees in Haiti. Why the land used to be green and not so green anymore. You have a lot on YouTube. That's where I go on YouTube and just, you know, search through.
Okay. Then they asked him, he's Dominican. He asked, does she know about the 15 billion US dollar loan from Venezuela that he had and didn't help the country? That he said that he stole. Whoa. Didn't help the country.
Who stole what? Because I
can't see it was going back to the president. They talking about the president of Haiti. They saying that he got a $15 billion loan from Venezuela.
And I heard that. I heard.
That's a lot of money, man. 15 billion? That's a lot of money. Not million, billion. That's a lot of money. Wow. She heard about it, but she doesn't really know about it. And then Natty Slim said, like the live. That's cool.
Okay. Thanks, Natty.
Natty is cool. 1804. You see this one?
No.
I'll put it up for you. 1804 by. Oh, they're giving they're
Oh,
giving
one of the documentaries. Yeah.
documentaries. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on for a second. And you got to do one of your poetry. You got to do one of
I
your.
knew you were gonna ask
Yeah.
that.
You got to do one. You got to
You're
do one
setting me
before we
up.
go. You got to do one before we go. You got to do one. You have to. You have to.
I knew it.
You have to.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Okay. And guys, give the video a like. Somebody's asking. Natty Slim said 3 more likes. What's up, Natty? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Yeah, we'll do that and then we can end it. We can end it from there. Okay, okay. Arlene Wade asked something too. Nothing new for the leaders of Haiti. This is the ongoing situation there. Arlene Wade said, I'll just put that one up. I'll start showing them. Nothing new for the leaders of Haiti. This is the ongoing situation there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we agree. Mr. Uganda said, I'll watch the documentary. And look at this one right here. See, they're asking too. Arlene Wade said, indeed, poetry is a must, sister. We need some poetry from you.
Okay. When I reach 1,000, yeah. So come on.
No. You should be close now.
You got 9 minutes left.
Yeah. You should be close now. You should be close to. It's gonna come real close. You're gonna be right there. Do you know how much view time you have? Watch time. You know what your watch time is, or you don't know yet?
I think over 2,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need 4,000.
Yeah.
Do you do lives? You need to do lives.
That's what we're trying to set up with my sister, but everything is okay now. So we are Wednesday, Thursday. By the end of this week or next week, we should start it.
Okay.
Because I love like this live conversation, you know.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Somebody asked him some question. You see what he said?
Is it true that many people from Haiti are moving to DR?
I mean, there's a lot of Haitians there. It's oversaturated with Haitians there. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that's a final destination for a lot of Haitians. I mean,
I think because it's close.
It's just close. It's right there. Yeah. And more opportunity there when it comes to jobs. All Haitians want to do is work and take care of their families. I mean, dice it down. If Haitians, you know how many Haitians I've talked to in the DR, and they told me if everything was good with Haiti, they would go back to Haiti to live because they like their country. So if Haiti, they're going out of necessity for jobs because you have to take care of your family, you have to have food, you have to have money. So the only reason they're going there is for work. Okay, hold on. Some more people. Let me see what they said. The Truth said Haitians, okay, are leaving their own country. It's crazy. You hear what he said? He said that it's crazy that Haitians leaving their own countries.
I don't think it's crazy because they're leaving their own country, but is the reason why they're leaving their country. Because there's nothing wrong with leaving your country and come back, you know. But running away from your country is what's wrong. Yeah. And that's what is happening.
Oh, they got you with this system question. Everything is about the system now. Hold on. GPA, you see what he said? What can people do to change the system?
So for Haitian people out there who are supposed to vote for their president, they need to understand, first of all, that it's not one person that's going to save them. And also, they need to go back to the others and see what was done and, you know, where the problem is. And I feel like Haitian people is like, there's no trust anymore. Mm-hmm. You know, there's no trust. And I feel like any type of relationship that you have in your life, if there's no trust, it's hard to work on it.
That's true.
It's very hard to work on it.
That's true. Yeah, that's well said. Yeah, you're 100% right about. There's no trust there. Nobody trusts nobody. So yeah, the second somebody does something you don't like, you think they're doing something wrong, even though it could have been a simple mistake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. It's almost time for you to do that poetry, my lady.
Yeah. Okay, so as we're talking about Haiti, I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna do one. You got me, yeah? You got me.
Yeah, yeah.
um Conversation with my mom.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to put you on I'm trying to put it on a big screen for you, but obviously I'm messing that up. Okay. No. Okay. Conversation with your mom. Let's go.
Yeah,
Take your time.
I'll try. So so I wrote this because I like to ask myself questions, and I was just going through stuff, asking questions about what's happening, like how can we change things and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I had a conversation with my mom. I told her I wanted to be the voice of my nation. She told me it's best to live with precaution. I told my mom I wanted to fight for the cause. She told me it's best to live in peace and find other purpose. I told my mom I wanted to bring hope to the hopeless. She told me it's best to hope for the best. I told my mom I was tired of running away. She told me we will get to rest one day. I asked my mom what I can do to change the world because all I want is to live in peace. She told me hope and pray.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to my mom. I grew up praying for the best till the day I stepped out and saw injustice towards my kind. I looked toward the sky and cried, "Oh God, where are you?" And I
Mm-hmm.
remembered I am calling the same God that was given, forced into me by the same one who were causing my tears. For the first time, I felt confused. I have been given many lies to believe in. She lied when she said I have to live in peace. Why so many injustice? They are cutting us to pieces. She lied when she said to hope for the best. They don't treat us like the rest. She lied when she said we will get to rest. They are only putting us to rest. I run back inside in tears. I ask her to tell me about my story. She painted the ceremony of Brakaima. She sang the strength of Bookman. She danced the fight of Toussaint. She applauded the courage of Dessalines. She spoke the stories of our revolution, counted more than 1,000 men and women's names. I could hear pride in her voice. She saw sadness in my face, heard the anger of my broken voice. I am tired of running. I'm tired of being a prey. What do you think would happen if all Toussaint, Bookman, Dessalines did was hope and pray?
Wow. That was deep.
Thank you.
Clap. And you guys gotta clap too, wherever you at. You gotta
I clap for myself.
Yeah. And you could explain that to them a little bit because some of them might not like who Bookman. Like tell them, let them know a little bit. It's a Haitian thing.
So yeah, it's a Haitian thing. It's about the revolution. So Bookman, Duty Bookman is the man who started the ceremony of Brakaima. The so-called voodoo ceremony.
Uh-huh.
So according to tales, it was a voodoo ceremony, but Bookman was a, let's say, doctor of nature. When you use like leaves and stuff to make medicine. So that's what he did. That's what he was doing back all the way back in Africa. And he went out there, took some plants and made this potion, encouraged the other slave to drink it. And apparently this has nothing to do with voodoo, but it was, that some plant, if you drink some potion, you can have hallucination. So
Yes.
apparently it was that. So that's the famous night of Bwakaima, and then the revolt and everything that happened after that.
After that, yeah.
So yeah, that's who Bookman is. So like I said, like I'm a person, I love to have answers for everything. I do not like injustice, not just towards myself, but like everyone. And
Okay.
being a black woman, I have seen and been victim of, injustice up to right now. And my way to express those things is to write about them, to explain how I feel in a
Mm-hmm.
non-violent way. So that's
Okay.
what this poem was about. It's like, you leave your country and they tell you, yeah, you have to behave like this, you have to adapt, you have to hope, you have to do this, you have to do that, and you do all those things, but still they don't treat you like the rest. Still you're different, still
Mm-hmm.
you're the bad one. And obviously I was born Christian. I have nothing against any type of religion, as long
Mm-hmm.
as it's based on love and respect and all that. But you
Okay.
have to admit that if you go back in time, the way we become Christian, it was a question of, when you leave the boat, you choose between becoming a Christian or being dead. And despite the fact that you choose to be a Christian, well, we know what happened. I don't have to go back there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all the confusion that I had, because I was trying to find the light, trying to pray, trying to do all those things. And I felt like everything I did, I just could never be at peace with myself, because it wasn't changing outside. It was just the same.
Okay.
So that's what it is.
All right. Well, we're about to end the live. I guess somebody asked if you ever asked about Louisiana, but you've never been to Louisiana.
No.
So she couldn't really answer that one because she's never been. She's saying that, Lady D, have you ever been to Louisiana to experience, that's GP, to experience any of the American Creole culture?
No.
Not in Louisiana. And then the truth said, I'm Haitian, but people are afraid to even go back to Haiti. Over the years, Haiti has gotten a negative representation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then one last one, and we're out, and it's over. Let's go to.
But one thing that we can do, yeah, is when we go out there, like, show that we are Haitian, show that we are capable of the good side. We have to show that in our behavior, even though we don't live in Haiti as well.
Uh-huh. Hold on one second. This one right here. You see what Moore said? The Haitian that they need to do, basically saying what the people do in Ghana, they invite their people back to the
Yeah.
country that are they're Guyanese that are abroad, but Haitians don't do that.
Yeah, we do need to have more of those, because I
Mm-hmm.
saw it, because I was watching this documentary about the government help, like, the diaspora to come back to Ghana, buy land and do things. And I think, like, yeah, we need to do those things as well.
Okay. And shout out to Marie from Life in Haiti. She was watching. She just left a little comment on there too as well. Um, we're about to end the live now, man. I guess this would be. Any last words you want to tell them?
Well, thank you for watching. Obviously, don't forget to like,
Yep.
and don't forget that I'm waiting for you on my own channel. So come
Yeah.
and pick me up on my channel.
Lady Dayane, guys, don't forget that. Subscribe to our channel. Give her videos a like and subscribe to our channel. Lady Dayane.
Thank you for having me, Philly.
No problem. Anytime.
Anytime. My home is your home. Your home is my home.
I know. Cool. So we're going to end this one. Hold on my end. You stay on, but I'm going to end it.
Yeah.
There we go.